Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Today, I just wanted to show you guys a tool that I'm using with my students called Edpuzzle. It's super easy for the teacher to use and super easy for students to use. My students like using it even when we're at school. Distance learning makes this perfect, though, too. So, I'll show you how to set up a class and use some content. There's a lot of teachers that already use Edpuzzle, especially in the social studies department. But I wanted to let you guys see this awesome tool. Okay, so first you go to edpuzzle.com and you sign in using your Google account. It says sign in with Google, which is just basically your login information for the school. Okay, once you log in, this is what it looks like. You go first to my classes. We're going to set up a class. I already have mine set up. What's awesome about this is that you can basically import your classes from Google Classroom if you have that, and it's just super quick. You don't have to have Google Classroom. It makes it a lot easier. And so all you do is click New Class, Google Classroom, and then your Google Classroom classes are right here. And so you just hit the check mark, import classes, and basically it's in a second it comes up and all your students are already on there, which is awesome. Okay. And once you've done that, you get to go to the fun stuff, which is the content. And what's cool about Edpuzzle is there's so much information, so many videos with questions already on here. And so basically, what Edpuzzle does is you can have a YouTube video, and that YouTube video can be broken up. You can put questions inside that YouTube video. You can add notes. You can have open-ended questions, and basically, it allows the students to answer questions about the video within the video. So they don't have to wait to the very end, look at the questions you wrote for them. They have to answer the question before they can actually move on in the video, which is awesome. Okay, so your home, you can see what other teachers have done already. So if you click on, Southridge High School, you can see basically what other teachers have already created in Edpuzzle. You can see Chuck's done a few, Ross has done a few. You can see mine when you go on there. Okay, and you can totally just steal those if you want. Because basically Edpuzzle is open for anyone to just copy it, and you can edit it, add your own questions, or just completely steal somebody else's. My content is what I have. It's what you will have once you create videos. And we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how I made this one for my sports lit class right here. Okay. These channels right here have so many videos. So you can look and see what people have already done on Edpuzzle. You can search something. So if I wanted to, for my history class, do the Industrial Revolution. Done. Okay. You can see all these videos they've come up. And if I want to choose the Industrial Revolution right here, okay, I can go down here and you can see all of these people have already added questions to this video. So you can see which one you like the most. Maybe you really like the first one from Camille Harper, okay? And you can look to see what questions she has. So if you click on it, okay, you can see what her questions were and what it looks like when students. This is exactly what students will see, basically. When they look at your video, the video stops and the question is over here. And to move forward, they have to answer it. And there are some opportunities to skip. You can turn that off if you want or not. Okay. And then once you have it how you want it, if you added questions, you can edit it to add questions or something like that. But you just copy it and it goes right to your content. You can also assign it to your class from here if you'd like. Okay. So Edpuzzle is pretty easy. YouTube, you can find any YouTube video. Basically, all you have to do is go to YouTube, okay, take the URL, copy, paste it, and boom, there's your video. Okay, so that's also an easy way. That's what I usually use. Is I take that YouTube URL. All these other TED Talks, Crash Course, you can find all these popular channels and see what people have already done. So you don't have to create your own. I do create my own sometimes because a lot of the videos I choose maybe aren't ones that people have done. Okay, so let's go to my content. I'll show you how to edit a video and what it looks like. So with this one, I decided to do this for my sports lit class. Okay, basically it is Jay Williams discussing how the NBA should continue their season, and he suggests playing the playoffs on cruise ships, two cruise ships, one for the East, one for the West, keep them isolated in the middle of the ocean. Okay, so I'm going to have students watch this video and answer questions based upon this, and hopefully formulate their own opinions about the NBA and how it should return, if it returns at all. Okay, and so basically you watch this video, and whenever you want to stop it, I'll show you how to. First, you got to go to edit. Okay, you get a couple options. You can cut it, make the video shorter. You can do a voiceover if you want to add your own content, or add questions. I usually just stay in the questions. Okay, and so you can start the video and just watch it. And whenever you want to stop, you just click one of these three options. Okay.
So Max, what is the best plan for the NBA returning?
And so the first option I added was a note, and I just kind of gave them background information to what Jay Williams said. I said Jay Williams recently suggested that the NBA should return, but be playoffs, and they should be played on cruise ships, yada, 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 right? And so I'm adding a note to give them background information. They don't answer anything here. They're just supposed to stop and read, and when they're ready to go, they hit continue. The other things that I added were some multiple choice questions. Okay, this does have a right or wrong answer. What does playing the games on a cruise ship effectively do? And they have to answer what the video stated. It isolates NBA players and coaches and their families so they won't risk being infected. Okay. I usually stay, especially with my English class, in these open-ended questions. These open-ended questions, they have to actually type a few sentences or whatever you require of them, and then they can hit continue after that. So there's no real right or wrong answer. They just have to express their opinion or answer whatever question you pose for them. Okay. At the very end, I always try to give them like a big picture summary, open-ended question about the video. So what is your opinion? Do you think, one, the NBA should return and be played in some isolated area? Two, the NBA should wait until August to return? Or three, the NBA should cancel their season? Explain. And so they're going to give me their opinion, and then two, use the information they got from this video to answer or to back their opinion. It's pretty awesome. You can take a video about the NBA and have students share their opinions, which is pretty cool. And then once you're done, you click finish, and then it goes back here and it's completely saved. Okay, and you have those options. You can edit, you can assign, you can delete, you can duplicate. And so if we want to assign to a class, you can click here and you can see your classes pop up. And so I'm going to assign this to my sports literature class. You have a couple options. You can put a due date if you want. Okay, so I'll assign today, and I'll make it due Friday. Whoops, make it due Friday. Save. Okay. Prevent skipping, so they cannot skip forward. They have to answer the question. You can turn on closed captioning so they can have the subtitles on the video. And you can automatically post it to Google Classroom if you want. I'm not going to. I'm going to post it by using a link to my Google Classroom. Okay. And so then you just click assign. All right. And so it still gives you the option to post it on Google Classroom if you'd like. Okay. And what's awesome about this is you can see their live information of how far they've gotten in the video. So maybe they do 50% of the video. You can see who's done what and give them a grade. If you have multiple choice, it automatically grades it for them. Okay, and then they can turn it in so you can see all that information. Okay, this is an awesome tool. I love using it. I know other teachers love using it, and it's really easy for students to use. And so what's also cool about Edpuzzle is basically the amount of time the video takes is roughly the amount of time the assignment takes. So if you have a 5-minute video with some questions, it's only going to take them, 10 to 15 minutes. So it's not going to be an assignment that's going to take them forever and keep us within that 30-minute range that we're looking for. And there's so many good videos already out there with questions that it is so easy to just take from people, and you don't have to spend a ton of time creating the questions yourself. You don't have to reinvent that wheel. So if you have any questions about Edpuzzle, there's so many more features that I can help you with. Just email me if you want, and let's see if we can use this in our distance learning. All right, see you guys.